It's good to have you back again in the Introduction to Programming video series. We are in the process of orienting ourselves to the objects. In the last video, we saw an example of how to think about objects in the world around you. Hopefully, you went ahead and wrote a couple of objects. They might not be looking very professional, but hey, it's a start. This time, we are going to solidify your objects, and that is going to be based on the principle of So what is solidification? Solidification is the process of crystallizing or bring it up to shape. This principle will help you solidify your class and make a better object than what you were writing earlier. This is an acronym: single responsibility, open close, LSP, that is for substitution, and then interface segregation, dependency inversion. These are the principles based on which we will solidify our class. What is a single responsibility? Single responsibility, that class is supposed to have a single responsibility only. Just because I have a pen which is a cylindrical in shape, I cannot have it to have it as a paperweight. The responsibility of this pen is to write, is to use it for writing, not for using it to draw a straight line or use it as a clip. That's what it is. When you write a class, see and check if it has a single responsibility, a single cohesive responsibility. That is the first principle. The second principle is open close. Is it open for expansion and closed for modification? Let's say when you write a class phone, can it be extended to a mobile phone? And it should be closed for writing a function, let's say read SMS, because a landline cannot read SMS, at least the BSNL mobile phones. So it should be open for extension and closed for modification. That's how it should be. And then substitution. Take a class packet. When I say class packet of header, it should be able to get the header for a TCP packet or a HTTP packet or a FTP packet. It should be such that I can substitute a base class for the derived class. That is the substitution principle. Interface segregation. Let's take a case of a printer. If I send print, it should not be checking for, it should be different for checking the alignment. There should be a separate layer for checking the alignment. There should be a separate layer for printing the content, and there should be a separate layer for taking in the paper and giving off the paper. These interfaces should be separated. There should not be one big chunk of print function or an object. They should be segregated into multiple layers, right? That is the interface segregation principle. And then the dependency inversion. So what is dependency inversion? Let's just take an animal class, and I have a class dog, cat, donkey, horse, all those. There should be a dependency inversion says there should be one single function called make sound, so that it doesn't have to depend on bark or meow or yap or sing for a case of donkey. So it should be such that make sound, and it should be inherited by these different subclasses and then implemented on their own. And it should have a single function in the base class, wherein having a base class object should be able to get the job done. So write your classes such that it has single responsibility, open for extension and closed for modification, can be substituted, has multiple interfaces for each and every function, and follows the principle of dependency inversion. With these kind of things, you will be able to solidify your object and have a better object. Try doing an object only once. We don't have to type it twice. So no function should be repeated, and these are some basic things which can go about creating a better class and have a class in your class. Let's meet you in the next video, and thank you.